What is it?
Can you think of a more appropriate name for a store than Slash and Smash?
No real question what Herbal is going for there. He's got weapons, big weapons.
See you.
Bye. Hi there.
What?
What's going on with you?
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in a border dispute.
Farewell.
Over here! Yes, you. We need to talk. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Hi there.
Where's Earthor? I haven't seen him lately.
Take care.
You too. Hello.
Well met.
I saw Earthor earlier. Guess someone rescued him again. Hide your scrolls while you can.
Impossible. Farewell.
I hope I can help. You too. A pleasure to I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
King's
Bye.
apprentice. You want me? You sure? Good day.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Well, well. If it isn't the Holy Crusader himself. Be seeing you.
Salute. Welcome. Please say your piece.
How are you?
Greetings to you.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
You look like a bright one.
I have a new task for you. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement within the guild. In accordance with guild rules, You now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well. The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected. The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it. Goodbye.
May your kills be quick and many.
I'm Hal Lear. Good day.
Hello. Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Hail.
What?
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders.
Has a day passed yet? Then, as I... Hello.
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is...
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why. Let me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you, it isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Hail.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring...
How do you do?
members. Not bad work for some folks. Has a day passed yet? No?
Hello.
Hello.
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
Hi there.
Hello, you there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it. Yes.
You're the one who restored the Knights of... Goodbye.
Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Whoa! What's the matter? Getting tired?
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. This is here! That's the best you can do? I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Show me what you've got. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council. Well met. Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Irlav should be waiting for you. You should be helping Irlav. Speak with Irlav Jirol. He can give you the details you need. Irlav should be waiting for you. Hello! You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. It's an alien ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. You know, of course, the Imperial Palace is Aliad. White Gold Tower, they called it back in the Middle Merethic, when the Aldmeri ruled Tamriel. I eagerly await your return.
Guess it was nothing. Hello, who's there? Now you're in no pain. Let's get this over with.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. I saw a wraith once. It threw a curse on me I'll never forget. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed. What a waste of my talents. What do you want now?
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I've had my fill of the place, that's for sure. and I've got the scars to prove it. Once we figured out the pillar reacted to spells, we tried out a few. I think I was only unconscious for an hour or so, but that was enough for me. I'm trying to help Skalil as best I can, but I'm not going near that thing again. I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever casts the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Irloff's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins? They're like nothing we've seen to date. I don't know what else to say. Until we have some sort of reference for understanding these symbols, we'll never figure this thing out. Goodbye. Be careful in here.
What do you want? If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste of my talents. If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure the pillar. Go ahead. Handsome tone for me? Thanks. What a waste of my talents. If there's... I saw a wraith once. What a waste of my talents. If there's anything about Vatican... What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here. I hope I can help. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what, I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find translations for them. Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions and let me know what they say. Okay, what do you need translated? Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else? According to this, it translates to, from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else? It means magicka shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means magicka waxes, then a spell increasing magicka might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps. It means magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean magicka wanes, along with magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages magicka is what you're looking for. Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Be careful in here. You know, Okay. It means magicka darkens. Perhaps a spell that damages It means magic... If we assume it means It means magicka shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about If we assume it means magicka waxes, then a spell increasing magicka might be what we need. It means magicka... If we assume... It means magicka darkens. Perhaps a spell that damages... Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much. Take Shaden Hall. Be careful, and watch your step.
Have you found anything interesting in the ruins? Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies and will-o'-the-wisps. You made it work. That's fantastic. Not only can I tell Erlaf we're back on track, but I can happily say we did it without his help. There must be something down there worth locking up. Would you mind taking a look as long as you're here? If I can send you back with something worthwhile, Erlaf may forget all about our delays. What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here. Be careful in here.
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlov back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. What a waste of my talents.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's... You should be helping Irlav Jirol, shouldn't you? Necromancy may be legal in Syria. Good luck with Irlav's project. What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Well met. It's my pleasure. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Good day.
Good work at Vatican. Jirol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it. Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request. You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride. Report back as soon as you can. All's quiet, eh?
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Be happy to help you. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That seems a fair price. You've made a good price. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain. I appreciate your... be seeing you. Be happy to help you. You too. Be happy to help you. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal. Thank you for... You too.
Well met.
What's going on?
I understand, Gabriel.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Be seeing you.
thee, friend.
How are you?
Hi there.
Hello again. You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can. Good day.
It's my... Take care.
What is it?
Yes? What's... Good morning. I'm Felon Relic.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Be seeing you.
You've got some nimble thing. I've heard of. Goodbye.
Glarthir is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Well met. You too.
I hear the legions have been recalled from Fort Swampmoth. A pleasure to... Good day.
Well...
You want me? Be seeing you. Hello.
Yes? Yora's the shepherd sure takes care of his sheep. And boy, does he like cheese. I mean... A pleasure to... Bye.
It's my pleasure. Farewell.
Hi there. Well... Farewell.
I'm at your... Goodbye.
Good day. Goodbye.
Good to see you.
You're a fit one, been running a lot.
How are you?
Yes.
Arawan Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
So I've heard.
They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion gates. Do you think any of it's true?
How do you do?
Bastards.
It's my pleasure. Good day.
Hello. Well, take care.
Fine. A pleasure to... Goodbye.
I hope I... Bye.
Hello.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. How are you?
Fantastic.
Hey.
Thanks for asking.
I've heard of you. Goodbye.
Great.
Heard any news
An
from the
honor
other
to be sure.
provinces?
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can. Thank you. Come again.
Heard
You
the
too.
great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is...
Hello there.
Sometimes I just...
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition.
Fellow Magister, may I speak with you?
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it has. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to work on. I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you. A secretive cult devoted to the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction. They follow the teachings of Menkar Cameron, who calls for the return of the mythic age, when Oblivion and the mortal world were not separate. The usual Daedric claptrap of the purifying power of destruction. They hope to bring Mehrunes Dagon back to Tamriel and give us all a good cleansing. The Mystic Archives have a large collection of books. Look around, and you may learn a thing or two. You too. Hello. Good day. A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again. Take care.
Ah, Magister, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Well...
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. Goodbye.
You're a fit one. Yes, I'm Boderi Ferrano, Mages Guild. You want advanced training in mysticism? I think I can fit you in. Goodbye.
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible! Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you. Take care.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Be careful. Have you been... Be careful.
You've got the hands of a smith.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Well, you recall my hypothesis?
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mate.
Ah. The Order of the Black Worm will feast on your soul, mortal. Well, well, look who we've got here. Die! Hello. Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers. So you saw them? The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the Council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the Council as well. You are Conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as Magician. Congratulations. Be seeing you.
How are you today?
Fine. And you?
Fantastic.
Be happy to help you. The Grey Fox sounds... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Come back and see me. Goodbye.
Evening.
Good to see you.
What's new with you?
Many Argonians say they've been cold.
Aren't you an ugly one?
Well met.
Well, well, it looks like you've reached your peak. You've got...
People of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You've come to watch the Grand Champion battle some of Cyrodiil's fiercest creatures. Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out. Lower the gate! The Grand Champion is victorious esteemed. Grand Champion, leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it once again.
Great show, great show!
What's new with you?
What is it?
Be happy. Let's do business. That's a fair deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. You got a great... You drive a hard bargain. That's more than I... You got a great deal. That seems a fair price. An excellent bargain. Another... You two.
Oh, hey,
Hail.